Coming up this evening on NTD Business. Is insider trading happening within Congress? The House holds a hearing to address the phenomenon, but what do experts say? Investors are buying more U.S. farmland in search of a hedge against inflation as global food prices hit record highs. China could be backing off on its socialist agenda of common prosperity after the policy hurt the economy. That and much more coming up on NTD Business. Great to have you with us. Paul Graney here, live from New York City. Investors are buying more U.S. farmland in search of a hedge against inflation as the Russian invasion of Ukraine is driving world food prices to record highs. Sean Marshall has the details.
Rising inflation is pushing investors toward buying farmland. Between 1992 and 2021, farmland outperformed stocks, bonds, gold, and more common types of real estate. I spoke with Keith Weinhold, real estate expert and founder of Get Rich Education, about the advantages of farmland investing.
It's not the type of asset class where one influencer tweet can make the price drop 10%. So it is sustainable long term because at the end of the day, we all need to eat.
It also historically has low volatility and follows the ups and downs of commodity prices, which also raise the price of farmland. More costly goods can be bad for farmers and consumers, but good for investors. Weinhold said wheat is a nice niche investment if you think the war in Ukraine will continue to drive up prices. He also spoke about incentives.
There are government incentives there all over the place, loans and a lot of other things to support farmland investing because that's food security for the nation.
Farmland investing used to be available only to the rich and big institutions. Now there's crowdfunding or co-op farming, where a percentage of the land and profits are shared with other investors. And the stock market has farmland REITs and agriculture commodity ETFs. I also spoke with Robert Helms, host of The Real Estate Guys, about farmland.
Way back when, I bought a bunch of land that had oranges on it, and they were managed, grown, taken care of, picked, and sold by a manager. And even though I owned the land and it was a hard asset, I didn't have to do any of the work.
Helms mentioned other investments for higher net worth individuals, like private placement memorandums that can be used to diversify across different regions and types of crops. There can be a number of difficulties to farmland investing. Helms spoke about changes in management and timelines for harvesting different types of crops.
So I have to look at distribution. Something like cacao or coffee beans has a longer shelf life. Something like teak only gets harvested every 25 to 60 years. So that's why the timeline is also important.
Just contacting your local realtor can be a profitable way to invest in farmland if you want to keep things simple with the old-fashioned buy low, sell high. Sean Marshall, NTD News.